Texas Ag Commissioner Sid Miller wants the state to pause collection of the gas tax. This is Thursday, April 16th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome to the Texas Minute. Thanks for making the show part of your Thursday. If you have time, share the Texas Minute with your friends. We want more Texans informed and engaged. So to do that, let's jump into today's headlines. Federal appeals court has upheld the deportation of an illegal alien gang member from El Salvador despite his claims that he would be tortured by Salvadorian officials. Jose Fuentes Pineda is a Salvadorian national who was apprehended after entering the United States illegally back in 2022. In El Salvador, he is a convicted murderer and a member of Barrio 18, a rival gang to the notorious MS-13. An immigration judge acknowledged that the Salvadorian government is aware of Pineda's gang membership and they have targeted him in the past. But the judge noted that claims he would be tortured are, quote, too speculative. In upholding the immigration judge's ruling, the New Orleans-based Fifth Circuit concluded that while El Salvador's prison conditions are harsh, they aren't intentionally designed to inflict torture. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and the Federal Trade Commission announced yesterday a multi-state lawsuit and proposed settlement with major advertising firms accused of coordinating efforts to restrict digital ad revenue tied to certain viewpoints. Of course, those viewpoints are conservatives. The lawsuit was filed in federal court in North Texas. It targets three firms that are alleged to have unlawfully colluded in order to impose what they called brand safety standards across the digital advertising market. The companies are alleged to have restricted advertising based on political and ideological viewpoints. Attorney General Paxton said the agencies were sabotaging the reach of conservatives. Yet another teacher in the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District has been charged with a sex crime involving a student. Colby Bryce Campbell was a theater teacher in the district at the time of the alleged assault. Records show Campbell was first employed by Carrollton Farmers Branch ISD in 2020. In 2022, he was featured in an episode of the pro-LGBT podcast called Queering Education. Back in early March, middle school teacher Miguel Cuban Mendez was charged with sex crimes against a student. Maybe y'all in Carrollton need to ask some questions of the people there doing the hiring. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller is urging Governor Greg Abbott to suspend the state's motor fuel tax as gas prices climb. According to AAA, gas prices in Texas are averaging around $3.77 per gallon. The spike in fuel costs comes amid U.S. military action in Iran, which has disrupted the global oil supply. President Donald Trump has said the increase is temporary. Miller noted that Indiana and Georgia have both suspended their gasoline taxes. Georgia charges 33 cents per gallon, while Indiana's tax is 18 cents per gallon. Texas collects 20 cents per gallon in motor fuel taxes. 15 cents is allocated to the state highway fund, while 5 cents goes to public education. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Travis Morgan, Aaron Anderson, and Brandon Waltons. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.